Anne Claire or Gina, who will be evicted and who will win the Big Brother election and become the new head of household? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 8 Political Bait. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 8 Political Bait. It's day 22 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Alex was the head of household, giving the Bloc Québécois safety for the week. He nominated Anne Claire and Sean for eviction, but Sean won the Golden Power Veto in the Big Brother 3 Strikes Golden Power Veto competition, chose to use it on himself, and Alex nominated Gina in his place, which means in just moments either Anne Claire or Gina will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 8 house and lose their shot at the $800 cash prize. Who will it be? We'll find out shortly. But first, let's start off with the number of alliance chats. So we started off at the end of week 1 with 2. We went up at the end of week 2 to 4. So are we going to do like a 2-4-6? Are we going to do a 2-4-8? What's going to happen? Well, it turns out that in the last 48 hours, the number of active alliance chats has been 7. There are currently 7 active alliance chats in the game. So yesterday was probably one of the busiest days I've ever encountered in the Big Brother Cheesecake house, where I could not catch up on my messages because new messages were coming in. It was partially because we had an eviction vote and we had an election vote in what was definitely an exciting election to watch. Definitely the most exciting election competition I've ever done. And yeah, a lot of chatter on what's going to happen, what's going to come in the future, and like what the house guests should do. So yeah, it was definitely a very, very interesting day. I enjoyed watching it. Glow had something to say. So you're going to see later on in the episode, spoiler alert, but Curtis is one of the 4 house guests who decided to run for head of household. Curtis posted his video, and you're going to see it later. But Glow decided to message this in the group chat. Hey y'all, it's me, Glow. I'm here with another special announcement. Curtis, you are one good-looking hunk of a man. I am speechless. You are the best-looking man my heart has jumped at in years. Kiss Glow Glow on the cheek right now so I can dream about you tonight. My dream is waiting to happen, so kiss me now, baby. Love ya, Glow Glow Snow Globe. Okay. Glow, I have a message for you. It's get in line because I'm first. Okay? Yes, these 4 Hawkeyes this season, Jonathan, Dustin, Curtis, and Sean, they all have partners, but I'd say I'm holding out hope that, one of those relationships kicks the bucket and goes down the toilet, but let's face it, it's not going to happen. I think I mentioned this on previous episodes. I'm at the point now where I'm 33, the good guys are taken, and the bad guys just want one thing, which starts with the letter D. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm looking for more than that. So, oh well, it's okay. It's funny, I was talking to a guy on Plenty of Fish, which is a dating site I never use, and so my messages, we both take almost a week to respond to each other because neither of us actually check Plenty of Fish. So he finally gave me his phone number. I should have done it. So I'm actually going to text him after the show is done. So we shall see how that goes. Yeah. Okay, so thank you for that, Glow. Let's get now to the Pringles party. So house guests, tomorrow is the 4th Pringles party of the season. 8 of you have not yet been tempted to eat from a can of Pringles. We have Anne Claire, if you survive this week, Zachy, Davey, Alex, Penny, Jonathan, Brooke, and Sean. The 8 of you have not yet eaten a can of Pringles, so you must privately message me by 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight whether or not you are going to open a can of Pringles. Should I draw your name? There's how many of you? 8, 7. There's an extra slip. No, I'm not going to use the wheel for that. I will use the wheel for the Vito Lottery, though, on Friday. But yeah, message me whether or not you are accepting the temptation, and if so, which of the Pringles cans you are choosing. The remaining cans are original, sour cream and onion, barbecue, cheddar, ketchup, honey mustard, and ranch. 5 of them contain something good, while 2 of them contain something bad, and the Pooh Brown Power Veto is still active. Glow, you have protection from getting the Pooh Brown Power Veto. Which means you have... Oh, sorry, Glow, you're not... No, you're not in it. You already got the blackout torture chamber. My bad. So yeah, 5 are good, 2 are bad. Pooh Brown Power Veto is still in place, and so you have a 71.43% chance of drawing something good. So a reminder, Anne Claire if you survive, Zachy, Davey, Alex, Jonathan, Penny, Brooke, Sean. Don't forget, you have until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Actually, one house guest came dangerously close to not submitting their vote for the election. They would have gotten a penalty nomination. They're very, very lucky that they got it in right on time. Okay, without further ado, since we have a lot of videos, I do feel like I'm forgetting something which is bothering me. There is a special announcement in the alumni chat and in the main chat. Make sure you read it and understand it. I think that's everything. I don't have anything else. So let's get to the eviction vote. I suspected that this was going to be a relatively close vote, probably the closest vote we've had. And I was correct. This was a close vote, and it was obviously the closest we've had. But I think a lot of people did not want to vote out either Anne Claire or Gina. And the fact that they both didn't give the satisfaction, which is the word I was looking for yesterday, the satisfaction to Alex and to everybody else that they were not going to beg, kind of made it almost even harder to vote one of them out. Because usually when one person is calm, cool, and collective and the other is begging me not to vote them out, I vote out the person who's begging me not to vote them out, unless I'm actually aligned with them. Just because calmer heads will prevail. But yeah, this one was tough. I felt really, really bad on this one. But when I reveal the results, the evicted house guest will have about 15 minutes to say her goodbyes, gather her belongings before I kick you the fuck out of the Facebook group chat. Okay, here we go. By a vote of 7-3, Anne Claire, you are evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 8 house. Anne Claire, it's me, Arnold Schwarzenegger. 9. You have been impeached from Congress for touching that intern's tatas. I may have touched her tatas, but I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Hasta la vista, baby. Ah, that paper's cute. Grapes? Oh! And Claire, you have about 15 minutes to say your goodbyes before I kick you the fuck out of the Facebook group chat. Thanks for playing. Better luck next time. And Claire, this one is so painful. They're all going to be painful from now on. I had a couple of easy weeks where I didn't really care that much about the person who was evicted. But, this one hurts, Anne Claire. So you were referred to me from our mutual friend John, your roommate, who I love and adore, and he assured me that you were an absolute hoot. Because of his Texas accent, I thought he was talking about his aunt, Claire. And I'm like, wow, this guy really loves his aunt. But he meant Anne Claire, and then when I told him I thought he meant aunt, he goes, you know what, she's called so many different things, I can't tell the difference anymore. So, but yeah, you came into this game, you were new to orgs, you told me a lot that it was like stepping into Harry Potter, where you didn't, you enter Diagon Alley and you don't even realize this world existed. And, you held your own. You were not inactive. You were chatting with everybody. You were in at least one alliance. I don't know about more. And I'm not clarifying this week. And you were doing so well. You even got through that first nomination, which I was really worried when you went up on the block week 1. I thought, oh, but you got through that. And unfortunately, the big mistake that you made was you used your colossal advantage, which was a big move, put you on the map, but then you bombed the head of household competition. And if you did get a couple more right, you could have beaten Alex. And obviously this last week would have gone so different. And you played your colossal advantage before you submitted your results, your scores, or your submission, your HOH answers. And I remember thinking when you got the colossal advantage, I was like, wow, she's gonna win. And I was really excited. And then you got a 3 out of 10, and Alex had an 8, and everybody else was higher up. I'm like, oh. So I think that was the biggest blunder in the game for you, and that's why Alex took the shot that he did, which I totally don't blame him, because he nominated you week 1, so why not nominate you again? And you used a colossal advantage power to gain power, and let's face it, I think you even admitted this to me, you're out of the game now, but you were going to put Alex up. Duh. So, yeah, it sucks, but let's look on the bright side. You lasted 22 days in your first org. I don't think anybody disliked you. A lot of people, when they voted, they were sending sad faces and, I'm sorry to do this, I don't want to do this, I love you, this, that, and the other. And so I hope you had fun. You are going to get the chance to dish the dirt on Extra Whip with Michael, Joanne, Corey, Rhonda, and myself. This also means that Joanne has lost her second member. Joanne has just Brooke and Alex left. Corey has Glow and Kendra, while Michael has Dustin, Davey, Gina, Zaki, and Rhonda has Jonathan, Sean, Penny, Curtis. So yeah, and the NDP has lost their first member, so now, for the first time ever in the 4x4 twist, all 4 political parties each have 3 members, which is definitely interesting. But yeah, Anne Claire, I hope you had fun. You are always welcome to try again and play again if you wish. And I hope you had fun, and I can't wait to meet you in person. Okay, couple things before we get to the head of household. I just remembered off the top of my head that what I meant to say was that I had Second Cup, which is I think it's only in Toronto. I don't know if it's in the rest of Canada, but it's a Toronto-based coffee chain. I used to love Second Cup and hated Starbucks, and as I get older and I have Starbucks more and more, my tastes have changed, and I actually prefer Starbucks to Second Cup coffee. Fun fact. Starbucks right now has this pistachio cream cold brew. It is absolute sex. When I put that pistachio cold brew in my mouth, it's like instant sex. And then when you get to the end of it and you can take the cap off the thingamajig and you can lick off the foamy thing. Oh, God, whoo. Anyway, okay, now let's get to the next head of household competition. Free from the threat of eviction, the head of household wins the perks of their private HOH bedroom and bathroom, a fruit basket with Arby's, a video from home, and the responsibility of nominating 2 of their fellow house guests for eviction. And they will win safety for their own political party. And they will get to add a slip to the Pringles party to the house guest of their choice. Cannot be themselves. And they will also win a Monopoly color set, which will be used in a future Monopoly Golden Power Veto competition. Right now, Kendra has orange, Alex has green, and Kendra has the utilities, and Penny has the railroads. So you can select whoever wins purple, light blue, pink, red, yellow, dark blue. Okay, as you know, the competition is the Big Brother election. It was very interesting, came right down to the wire. And yeah, so I think it's time, let's get right into it. Is everybody ready? Then let's begin. Okay, first up we have the submission of... Oh, interesting fun fact. All 4 of the political parties had 1 person who submitted a video, which was interesting. That's kind of neat. So, the first house guest that I'm going to show you, let's go in alphabetical order, is Dustin from the NDP.
Good morning, Big Brother Cheesecake house guest. It's Dustin, and I am running for the Big Brother Cheesecake election. The reasons why I think you should vote for me is simple. One, I haven't won shit yet. I would like to win something. Two, Andrew would become extremely horny, and when Andrew's horny, Andrew's happy. So maybe he'll throw in like a couple advantages in there. Like, I can't promise you anything like that. And three, I believe in human rights, so such as like being gay, and like most of us are gay, so like that's cool. And maybe like healthcare. And those will come to the Big Brother Cheesecake house. So vote for me for president, or whatever the fuck this is, HOH, and you will be happy. Well, most of you will be. Thanks.
I thought that was really clever with the Bernie Sanders thing, and I loved how he made reference to me and how I would be horny all week. And actually, fun fact, the 4 hot guys, spoiler alert, were the 4 that went for HOH. Dustin, Curtis, Jonathan, Sean. The 4 hot guys went for it. That is one cabinet I'd like to be in. Okay, so that's Dustin. Next up for the Liberal Party is Curtis.
Hi, my name is Curtis. I'm taking my break out of my workday to announce my candidacy for HOH president, or something of the sort. As your HOH president, I promise to bring levity and respect to an otherwise daunting role. I promise to uphold any deals that I've made with house guests while in power. And I promise to bring transparency to the role of HOH. I humbly ask you for your vote and hope you will have a wonderful day. I'm back to again ask you to vote for me for HOH president, because I was told my last video was not long enough. So now it just kind of feels like I'm pandering for attention. But I guess we'll sit here for about 35 more seconds. My day was solid. Kids were good. Just got done with the meeting. Have to go to the gym still. But otherwise, I really don't have anything to complain about. I hope everybody else's was pretty good. I mean, it seems like some people had rough days, and I'm sorry about that. Like, I really hope it gets better for you. Yeah, I guess it's like one of those like hoops that like people have to jump through in terms of like politics, right? It's like gotta be this time limit. All right, I think I nailed it this time. So vote for me.
So I sent you both of, I showed both of Curtis's videos because his first one was too short, and he clarified it with me, and I asked him to redo it, so I just played both. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. That was also a very good video, and god damn, you're gorgeous too. So is Dustin, so are all 4 of you. Anyway, next up, I just realized I did not go in alphabetical order. Whoops! But we have representing the Bloc Québécois, Jonathan!
Hello, Big Brother Cheesecake. Jonathan Machadino here, running for HOH president. Let's go, let's go. Honestly, these kinds of things, like, I have PTSD from, like, school elections and stuff. Like, I ran for secretary in 8th grade, and, like, people would, like, draw, like, dick pics on my pictures, so I dropped out of the election. So hopefully this goes a little bit better, but yeah, vote for your boy, Jonathan. I would be as open as possible to you all, and, yeah, just, happiness and world peace. That's my motto. So, please vote. All right. Thank you very much. Hope everyone has a wonderful night.
Yup. I don't know why you're so camera shy, Jonathan. That was really, really good. Really, what's the word? Personable, and you just seem like, I mean, that's the first time we've seen you on like camera, because you haven't played in a veto yet or anything that's required camera. But that was really, really cool. I thought that was a good video, and it was just, I don't know, I liked it. But yeah, okay. Last but not least, brace yourselves for the most Steven-esque video of all time. We have, representing the Conservative Party, Sean.
Hello, peasants. I need no introduction, but I am here today to humbly demand that you give me your vote for power. As a conservative, I'm not just here to fearmonger. I'm also here to problem solve. And I think that this country has too many political factions. We can't coexist peacefully together. So I've come up with the Equality Through Separation program. When elected, each faction will be given its own equal plot of land and a panoply of government-backed free incentives. The first of which being you will receive a free home with the finest American precious metals hand-woven by machines to increase airflow and for views of our majestic wildlife. For your safety, each pen will be lined with the finest razor wire known to man, and you will also have some of the finest bedding. Secretly a lizard posing as a person for child grooming in the New World Order? I won't tell your secret. We have warm rocks for you. Feeling hungry? Come on down to Nancy's Buckaroo Buffet for free meals, or the Be Best store for all your clothing needs. All this could be yours, and so much more, if you just elect me your chancellor. Look at all this equality. Remember, we can achieve equality through togetherness, separately.
If it was just based on the video alone, I think that would win. But we're not voting based on that. We're voting based on who we want to see become head of household. The part that killed me was at the end when he showed the 3 houses. There was 3 fences, the chain link fences, and the conservatives living in mansion. Oh, fuck. And thank you also for showing us your arms. Love that. Okay, so now the most important part, the results. Nobody played at Colossal Advantage, which, I may as well say it, the Colossal Advantage would have doubled your vote count. I was kind of hoping somebody with 0 votes played it, so that I could say, well, 0 times 2 is 0. But all 4 of you got votes. What made it interesting was house guests could not vote for a member of their own political party or themselves. So that kind of really made all 4 political parties have to sort of, do a bit of a runaround. And I can reveal that not winning head of household, we actually had a tie for second place. We had 3 house guests receive 2 votes each, and 1 house guest got 6 votes. So one of the house guests who received 2 votes was Sean. Another house guest who received 2 votes was Jonathan. So it comes down to Curtis of the Liberals and Dustin of the NDPs. One of you received 2 votes, the other received 6 votes, and getting half of the house guest support and winning head of household and safety for their own political party is Dustin! Congratulations, you are the new head of household! Alex, please hand over the key to Dustin to his HOH bedroom and bathroom. It also means the NDPs, for the first time, your party is safe this week. Congrats, Gina and Zaki. Dustin, you have until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night to privately message me your 2 nominees and a reason why. You must also today message me with who you are adding an extra slip to in the Pringles party. Cannot be yourself. And yeah, so congratulations again. What will happen in the Pringles party? Find out tomorrow. And Friday, who will Dustin nominate for Eviction? And we'll pick players with the wheel for the Golden Power Veto competition. Saturday is Extra Whip, where Anne Claire will dish the dirt with myself, Michael, Corey, Rhonda, and Joanne. Sunday is the Golden Power Veto competition, where a competition not seen since All-Stars will make a grand return. Monday is the Golden Power Veto ceremony. Tuesday, the final 2 nominees will plead their case, and a twist will be unleashed upon the house guests. And Wednesday, 1 week from today, is the next live eviction and head of household competition, where another house guest will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 8 house, get impeached from Congress, and lose their shot at the $800 cash prize. I'm Andrew Cheesecake. Take care, and remember, to anger a conservative, lie to him. To anger a liberal, tell him the truth. Good night.